Stay is an acrylic painting on panel, finished in 2020. It's a painting of a roiling dark sea of alphabet letters. In the foreground, a purple doghouse stays barely afloat under the weight of an upright dog-like creature, striving to maintain his balance. I guess he kind of looks like a sports mascot to me, or one of those furries, I suppose. Regardless, his attention is focused on his master's house, about to be rocked by a large wave. I've tried to create an atmosphere of anxiety, dread, and alarm. We're not sure how long this home will stay afloat, but if the family car is any indication, whoever is in the upstairs room with a light on has something to worry about. Above this scene of tumult, a flock of chicken-like humanoids, each wearing goggles and blue suspended pants, flies by. They are transporting a larger house, held aloft by many, many strong ropes. 2 or 3 of their number fly lower to investigate the emergency. Whether this passing migration turns into a rescue or a raiding party, or simply flies to leave the dog and its master to their fates, remains to be seen. I've used this imagery of oceans of alphabet letters in several previous works, even with the chicken-like characters. More often than not, it represents to me the breakdown of communication, of misunderstandings that cause great chaos and tumult. A few years ago, I wrote a children's graphic novel called Dover, A Forgiveness Fable, about a girl named Dover and her family as they struggle with the foreclosure of their home. In this story, Dover's parents fail to read the fine print in a predatory mortgage and lose their home. In a dream, Dover must navigate this ocean of fine print, this ocean of trouble, to rescue her lost bunny. So, more often than not, when I'm painting this ocean, it's almost like an adversarial character. This painting was begun 2 years ago, but only finished a couple weeks ago. Until very recently, the dark sky above had no migrating chickens flying by, no floating houses held by ropes. For the longest time, this painting was very bleak and heavy-handed, and I did not know quite how to wrap it up to my satisfaction. It remained in suspended animation for nearly a year, while I pondered. The solution came to me when I recalled a novel with a very depressing beginning called The Goldfinch, which many of my friends started but few finished. It begins with a boy and his mother visiting the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and his mother getting killed by a terrorist's bomb. The boy survives, stumbles home, and waits for her to return home, to no avail. It's very bleak and very depressing for perhaps the first third of the book, until the introduction of the boy's friend Boris, who ushers in a series of madcap adventures, signaling a directional shift for the book and a badly needed change of tone. The chickens are my Boris. They could mean a farcical or comedic turn, or they could, more brightly, signal hope. This is an oval painting on panel, and let me tell you, it is not easy to get a frame made for an oval painting. You kind of have to do it yourself, unless you're willing to spend a lot of money. So I decided to make my own from wood. It's utterly flawed, imperfect, roughly cut, with only a half-hearted effort at symmetry. But at least the work is hangable now. I decided to adorn it with relief sculptures of the furry creature and the chicken, as well as a spiked collar that the dog, by choice or by fate, no longer wears. The title of the painting is engraved on a dog tag attached at the bottom of the frame. It's roughly cut, a little cheesy, a little tacky, a little silly even, and it's utterly, irrevocably finished. And so I can put this tragedy to bed with a little sprinkling of ridiculousness or hope on top. Thank you.